Once upon a time, in the old Russian town of Vladimir, there lived a young merchant named Ivan Aksionov. He was a man of fortune, the proud owner of 2 thriving shops and a house of his own. Aksionov was no ordinary man. His fair, curly hair and charming smile made him quite the handsome figure. He was full of life, always ready for a song, and carried a spirit as light as the wind. But like many young men, he had his flaws. In his younger days, he had a weakness for drink, and when he drank too much, well, let's just say, he wasn't always the gentleman he appeared to be. But marriage has a way of changing a man. With a loving wife by his side, Aksionov left his reckless habits behind. Well, almost. On rare occasions, he would still indulge, just a little. One summer, as Aksionov was preparing to leave for the Nizhny Fair, he bid farewell to his family. His wife was looking troubled.
Ivan Dmitrich, do not start today. I have had a bad dream about you.
You are afraid that when I get to the fair, I shall go on a spree.
I do not know what I am afraid of. All I know is that I had a bad dream. I dreamt you returned from the town, and when you took off your cap, I saw that your hair was quite gray.
That's a lucky sign. See if I don't sell out all my goods and bring you some presents from the fair.
Okay then, take care, my love. Return home safely.
Don't worry, my dear. I will be back before you know it. Bye for now. Ah, it's good to see a familiar face on the road, my friend. I didn't expect to meet anyone I knew out here.
Indeed, Aksionov. The world's a bit smaller when you know where to look. What brings you this way?
Just passing through as usual. I thought I'd rest here for the night. The innkeeper has a comfortable place, I hear.
Yes, I've stayed here before. Why not spend the night here then? I'm sure we can share a cup of tea before we part ways in the morning.
A fine idea. Tea sounds good, my friend. I like to travel when the air is fresh and the roads are quieter. No sense in staying idle when there's work to be done. Even though it's not yet dawn, I'll wake my driver so that we continue the journey to my destination. Wake up! It's time to prepare the horses. We have a long journey ahead.
All ready. I'll get right to it, sir.
See to it that the horses are ready by the time I return from the landlord's cottage. I'll pay the bill and come back shortly.
Okay, sir. Consider it done, sir.
Good morning. I need to settle my account for the night.
Good morning, sir. I'll fetch the bill right away. Here you go, sir.
Who are you? Where are you coming from?
I am Ivan Aksionov. I am coming from one of the inns, and I am heading to Nizhny Fair. Won't you have some tea with me?
Where did you spend last night? Were you alone or with a fellow merchant? Did you see the other merchant this morning? Why did you leave the inn before dawn?
Why do you cross-question me as if I were a thief or a robber? I am traveling on business of my own, and there is no need to interrogate me.
I'm the police officer of this district, and I'm questioning you because the merchant with whom you spent last night has been found with his throat cut. We must search your belongings. Whose knife is this?
How is there blood on this knife? I don't know. It's not mine.
This morning, the merchant was found in bed with his throat cut. You are the only person who could have done it. The house was locked from inside, and no one else was there. Here is this blood-stained knife in your bag, and your face and manner betray you. Tell me how you killed him, and how much money you stole.
I swear I didn't do it. I didn't harm the merchant. I haven't seen him since we had tea together. The money, it's mine. 8,000 rubles, nothing more. And the knife, it's not mine. I don't even own one like it.
Your protests are of no use now. You will be taken into custody. Soldiers, bind him. Bind him!
Please, I swear to you, I'm innocent. Don't do this. I didn't steal anything.
Inquiries have been made in Vladimir regarding the character of the accused. The townspeople have spoken.
He used to drink a lot, waste his time in taverns. But when he wasn't drunk, he was a good man. He never caused trouble, never acted with malice.
So he was a man of good character, except for his past habits.
Yes, Your Honor, he had his flaws, but I never saw him as a violent man.
Now, for the matter at hand. Aksionov, you are charged with the murder of a merchant from Ryazan and the robbery of 20,000 rubles.
Please, let me see my husband. I beg you, he is innocent.
Madam, visits are not allowed.
I won't leave until I see him. He is the father of my children. Please, just one visit.
Fine, but only for a short while.
What can we do now?
We must petition the Caesar not to let an innocent man perish.
He had already sent a petition, but it had not been accepted. It was not for nothing that I dreamt your hair had turned gray. You remember? You should not have started that day. Vanya, dearest, tell your wife the truth. Was it not you who did it?
So you too suspect me.
Vanya, dearest, tell your wife the truth. Was it not you who did it? Was it not you who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Was it not you who did it?
It seems that only God can know the truth. It is to Him alone we must appeal, and from Him alone expect mercy.
Unikumbuke Baba, unapo wazuru wengine, naomba unikumbuke, usinipite Yesu.
No news ever reached me from my home. Did I even know whether my wife and children were still alive?
Well, friends, I only took a horse that was tied to a sledge and they arrested me for stealing. I told them I'd only taken it to get home faster and had let it go afterward. Besides, the driver was a friend of mine. I said, yeah, it's alright. But no, they claimed I stole it, yet they couldn't say how or where I stole it. I must admit I once did something wrong and should have been sent here long ago, but back then, I was never caught. Now, I am sent here for nothing at all. Hey, but it's lies I'm telling you. I've been to Siberia before, but I didn't stay long.
Where are you from?
From Vladimir. My family is from that town. My name is Makar, though they also call me Semyonik.
Tell me, Semyonik, do you know anything of the merchant Aksionov of Vladimir? Are they still alive?
Know them? Of course I do. The Aksionovs are rich, though their father is in Siberia. A sinner like the rest of us, it seems. But tell me, grandfather, how did you end up here?
For my sins, I have been in prison these 26 years.
What sins?
Well, I must have deserved it.
Someone had killed a merchant, put the knife in Aksionov's bag, causing him to be unjustly condemned.
Well, this is wonderful. Really wonderful, but how old you've grown, Granddad?
Why are you so surprised? Where had you seen Aksionov before? How do you know him?
It's wonderful that we should meet here, lads.
Perhaps, Semyonik, you have heard about that affair, or you've seen me before.
How could I help hearing? The world's full of rumors, but it's a long time ago and I've forgotten what I heard.
Perhaps you know who killed the merchant.
It must have been the one whose bag the knife was found in. If someone else put the knife there, he's not a thief until he's caught, the saying goes. How could anyone put a knife in your bag while it was under your head? It would surely have woken you up.
The merchant was found in bed with his throat cut. Whose knife is this? You are the only person who could have done it.
Was it not you who did it?
Bind him.
All this pain and suffering I have faced, and I did not do anything, and it's all that villain's doing.
Just you keep quiet, old man, and you shall get out too. If you blab, they'll flog the life out of me, but I will kill you first.
I have no wish to escape, and you have no need to kill me. You killed me long ago. As to telling of you, I may do so or not, as God shall direct.
You are a truthful old man. Tell me before God, who dug the hole?
Why should I cover for him who ruined my life? Let him bear the consequences of what I have suffered. But if I speak, they'll probably flog him to death. And maybe I'm wrong about him. And after all, what good would it do me?
Well, old man, tell me the truth. Who has been digging under the wall?
I cannot say, Your Honor. It is not God's will that I should tell. Do what you like with me. I am in your hands. Hey, what do you want? Go away, or I'll call the guard.
Ivan Dmitrich, forgive me.
Huh? What for?
Huh? It was I who killed the merchant and hid the knife among your things. I meant to kill you too, but I heard a noise outside, so I hid the knife in your bag and escaped out of the window. Ivan Dmitrich, forgive me. For the love of God, forgive me. I will confess that it was I who killed the merchant, and you will be released and can go to your home.
It is easy for you to talk, but I have suffered for you these 26 years. Where could I go now? My wife is dead, and my children have forgotten me. I have nowhere to go.
Ivan Dmitrich, when they flogged me with the knot, it was not so hard to bear as it is to see you now. Yet you had pity on me and did not tell. For Christ's sake, forgive me. Wretch that I am.
Well, God will forgive you. Maybe I am 100 times worse than you.
Hey, what brings you here, Maker Semyonich?
Well, I have a confession to make, sir.